Alright. Alright. Everything is set. I think everything is being testing. Oh. Hello, bro Cam. Oh, nice profile pic, mate. I'm gonna be back. I gotta set up stuff. Hold on. Okay. Over there. Alright, hello.
I'm in Magma.
Okay, I think I can see that. Yep, hello. Oh, someone in chat. Bro Cam, my name was good, yes. Yeah, someone is already in chat. Right.
I mean, they don't have to pay much attention to me. I'm just gonna follow along, and I don't know. Maybe if you want, I could give some. Like I don't. I think it's better if I just say my mental process when I approach things.
Really?
I think it should be simpler if I do it like that.
Alright.
Because me trying to explain some stuff, I don't know how to explain. That's something that I have to work, get better at explaining.
So, what do you want to do today? Do you want to do some random drawings with me? Or
I mean,
do you have a plan in
it's up
mind?
to you. If you just want to do the daily stuff, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Let me find something in the reference only thingy that fit that works for both of us.
Alright.
Give me a sec. On reference only.
I do have one advice that I want to remind you that
Yes.
I told you before. I told you that you should really try to pick your own references. Like even if it takes more time, you can use the pose maniac, but you have to select yourself the poses.
Really?
Because in that way you have more control over the stuff you get. But there is a balance to that, because then you might end up picking references way too easy and you don't progress. you have to. It's something personal when it comes to picking stuff. Like you should be the one to know. Oh, I can do this, or this is way too complex for me. At least when you try to do it in a short amount of time, you can get lost on the shapes. Yeah, so if you pick your own reference, there's a higher chance that you understand more what you're doing. So you have to get the balance.
So pick my own interest. So, It's like you already know what type of reference I'm gonna use. I'm gonna choose like the easiest ones, like references.
Yeah, but that's something that you have to work on. I often say to myself, okay, I'm gonna pick this one because I like it, but then I'm gonna force a reference. Not that because it's not that you have to pick harder reference. You have to pick references that you can understand. Like it's really important that you understand what you're doing, why you're doing. So you have to pick references that teach you something. Like maybe you are not so used to draw a person sitting on the chair. So then you pick a reference, having that in mind. So stuff like that.
Huh.
If you want to just take a screenshot or from Postmaniac, you can do it. That's fine.
If we're gonna do Postmaniacs, then it's we'll call it. I wonder, right?
Oh, by the way, if you're gonna have the timer, you just have to tell me when it's done, like when the time is up.
We're just gonna keep doing the 5 minutes thing, you know.
But you don't want to make the quick ones.
The quick ones, like the 30-second one. I don't know if that's gonna be viable on Magma, because Postmaniacs and Magma doesn't. I mean, I can take a screenshot every single time, but
yeah, that's the reason you have to select like a lot of references and do it like that. But I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. I mean, if you want to do like 20 poses, like it's okay if we do 5 poses on 30 seconds.
5 poses on 30 seconds, really? Ooh. How are we gonna keep it the basic and do like a few 5 minutes reference like I found interesting in the reference only. I saw some interesting poses and I want to try that you guys sent.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick some randomly. Starting with this one.
Aye.
I'm gonna find a timer. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, timer start now. You can draw details, you can not draw details. You know how it goes. I'm gonna pick this corner.
I'm gonna try to make stuff like somewhat rough. I don't think I'm too interested into making details, to be honest.
Play.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer to get the gesture.
Oh. What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard? Someone is asking me, what is the dumbest thing I've ever heard?
I don't know. since I go a lot into Twitter, and I get to see a lot of dumb stuff. There isn't one that big.
There isn't a favorite dumb quote that you're gonna choose because there's just too much. I wonder. Maybe it's something I heard when I was a child, and it's like, you should always respect your elderly, even though if they are an asshole to you.
Even if they don't respect you?
Yeah, even if they don't respect you, you still have to respect them because for some reason that's the way it goes. And to me, yeah, sure, in their context, it's tradition, it's Asian tradition, but the more I think about it, the more it's like, isn't that just abuse?
I don't know. So sometimes you own like no, not you own. Like you sometimes elder people do a lot for other people, but they don't get the price they deserve. So when they get angry, they look like the bad people, or the just angry, grumpy person.
I mean, the anger is
so
justified.
I feel like sometimes it's just a build-up of multiple stuff on their lives, and when you are older, you stop to care about some stuff. Like you don't care about opinions as much. Like if you are like grandpa type of old, I mean.
I don't know. It's not. No, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of in their mind, right? They live a lot and they deserve to get recognition for the time and the stuff they went through, but how do I say this? I'm trying to think, right? But there isn't a lot of things that go similar because even though it's dumb, it's hard to reason why it is dumb. It's like let's say the Earth is flat. You can say, "Oh, that's dumb," and you have proof. But this, the fact that you respecting that, you don't really have a definite proof. At least I don't. It's like saying children should be heard, should be seen, not heard. It's like that. It's like the same mentality of that. It's like age means a lot to stuff. There's another dumb stuff I also heard. There's a lot of dumb stuff. Mostly when I was a child. Nowadays, I don't really go out that much, so I would not hear a lot of stuff. I don't even go on Twitter because that place is a cesspool, and I really want to keep my sanity. Well, that's it. That's 5 minutes. Stop.
Oh, that went really quick.
Yeah, it's quick when you are like doing something while chatting. Look. That looks pretty nice, actually.
I didn't have time to explain anything because I was talking. Okay. I guess that could be later.
You can use later. You're right. Alright. Let's see what reference we have. Now, something about let's find something about muscles because I've yet to draw any muscles in my own pieces. muscles. Where do you even find all these references? Do you just save them onto your computer?
You mean the ones that I posted?
Yeah, the one that you posted. Are there more, or that's just it?
I have more. But the thing is that I have all those references because I never delete them when I use them. So I have a big library.
So
yeah,
you just have a lot. What? So you just have a lot of. You just have a lot of references from years and after years and years of drawing,
Maybe.
And that's became a stash. That's fun.
I have lost some references. Yeah, I have a big file. A lot of references.
No, I'm not gonna put the timer.
Oh, by the way, did you find any song that you like on the playlist or not?
I found a few. I like the first song. It's like a song that is made for video games, but it's not made in a game. It's just like two guys making fun little games that can be used. Maybe I'll use it for my own game one day. If I'm making a game, that is. Alright, timer is up. Now. Jesus Christ. Are you using a pencil? Why didn't I think of that?
Huh?
You're using a pencil and not the brushing pen. Wait, are you?
What?
No.
I just don't understand you.
I want to have that rough edges like your brush have right now. Oh, is this it? Oh, I think I just found it. Oh, no, that's not it. Yep, that's it. Today is a bit chaotic, but that's okay. I'm gonna do 5 of the 5 minutes poses. This one is the second one, and then after that, let's try something new.
Okay.
While I do this, I can think of something. Maybe an idea will come up. So it's Pride Month, but I have yet to see like any parades on media or like any YouTube. Maybe because like right now everything is so fucked up that having a parade right now isn't the best option. That's so sad though.
I have to practice more the back muscles.
Really? You know, maybe this session will help you somewhat. Maybe this is an opportunity to realize what you need to learn in the future. Keep up the momentum.
I mean, right now I'm really trying to get the water render. I'm trying to understand more of that. It's really complex, at least for now. But if you keep trying, you know, you can get to something.
How how goes the water render right now? Did it go well? How is it right now?
I mean, I don't know. It's just because my objective is not to replicate the reference that I get, is to understand. Because if you don't understand what you're doing, you can't progress. Like you cannot utilize the info. So then the practice lost the meaning. At least for me.
Huh. Maybe I've been thinking about my own studies wrong. Dog? What dog? The what am I about to say again? Oh right. The studies that I used to do, I just think about how well I can replicate something and not like, oh, did I got something out of it? So maybe I need to change that. Yeah,
the thing is that when you do that, it's not like a bad thing. If your intention is to get better at like getting accurate, when you want to be accurate, because it's all about intention. If you want to do that, if that's the objective, then you can practice it. But if your objective is to get information from that and use it somewhere else, then you have to understand what are you doing.
Hello, Wolfmaster. Hey. And that
it's not enough to time's up.
Yep, time's up, and that time's up. Yep.
Okay. I was saying it's not enough to just try. That's why when I do a practice, I stop in some point because my objective doesn't. My objective is not to be as much accurate as it is. It's just if I want to practice value, then I get the value, or at least the base of the value, and that's what I practice. So instead of being on the same one for a long time, at least in my case, I prefer to jump into the next one. If I didn't like this one, but it's okay. I can do the next one better, or I can see what I did on the previous one that I got lost. Because a lot of the time, if I feel like I did a mistake, it's because I got lost on the details. If you get good at simplifying and getting the base first without getting distracted by details, then you get a good base and you can do way better than you will expect if you just, oh my god. Yeah, this is what we're doing now.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah,
but
we're doing it now.
I hope you understand what I say.
It's not about your objective. I'm sorry. Can you explain again? My mind is kind of don't understand the advance of studying.
It's not really that is the basic, because if you want to get better at perspective, you practice perspective. It's just that in the process of practicing perspective, in that case, you have to make sure to not get lost in other details. Like, for example, let's say you want to make you want to practice making a background with forest and all the stuff, right? So you have to pay attention to the background, not the character that is gonna be in the background, if you know what I mean. Like, you have to focus your attention to what's the subject that you're trying to get better at. Like, a lot of the times, if I'm overworking a lot in something, I tell to myself, okay, there's something that you are not getting. slow down and try it again, because it's okay to start over. Like just create a new layer, and try again if you want, or if not, you can just look for another reference, a new one, and try that one instead. It's something that really helps, because it's not about getting a result. It's not about getting this done. It's about me understanding. That's the most important part. You have to get something from it.
All right. Hello, Wolfmaster 14. What? The timer start now. Go ahead. Let's see how you do with a fanboy.
This guy wants me to draw a fanboy.
You've been drawing like normal people so far. Let's see how you fare with this stuff.
What do you mean?
What always makes me smile? Huh. Question in chat. What makes me smile?
But I really loves fanboys. That's why I created the role.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't expect you to do it, right? Like, I thought it was a joke, and then I checked my own self, and I saw I actually had the role, and it was like, no way. No fucking way. I feel honored. I feel honored. What always makes me smile? Huh. If you say always, there isn't this thing that always make me want to do something. But maybe a few times. I don't know. What do you think, Karlos? What always make you smile?
Like what makes me laugh? Something like that?
No, just what makes you smile? Like that's the question. I don't know what their intention is, but that is the smile. That is the intention. That is a question. I mean,
there's a lot of things that make me smile. It's not just this one thing. So if I had to say one thing that makes me smile is when I get to play a new game. Definitely.
Oh, right. That always makes someone smile. That's like the.
Like, imagine you just bought a new game and you always wanted to play that game.
Yeah.
That's 100% make me smile.
Ooh. Really now.
Yeah, I'm planning to buy Balatro.
Oh, I think Borderlands 2 is free on Steam right now. You can check it out.
Borderlands 2?
Yeah, Borderlands 2 is free right now. You can check it. Maybe
you want me to try the game?
Yeah, I want you to try out a Borderlands game. I heard that Borderlands 2 is very, very good from my friend. But I've yet to try. I played Borderlands 3 and it feels corny as fuck. But maybe 2 will be different. I mean, you don't need to like the game, it's just the game itself. I don't like Borderlands. I just play it for the experience. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have put my time into something else that I actually enjoy instead of playing something that my friend recommended me.
What type of games do you enjoy?
What type of games do I really enjoy? That is a hard question.
The fanboy game? the fanboy game.
I don't think there's any fanboy game. I mean, there's dress-up games, but that's it. It's dress-up games, but I don't play those games unless they're like character customization in like normal games. Then yeah, sure. You know, this reminded me of that one MMO game that I got into, and funny enough, alright, I gained a dress, and that dress have more stats than my armor at the time, so I was basically have to wear the dress as a male character. And
I don't think that never happened to me. Like I've heard a lot of, oh, in this game you have to use this. Like I don't think I have been part of that type of game.
Thumbs up.
Where the max level, like where the max level armor looks like way weaker
Yeah.
than anything else.
Time's up.
Alright.
Dear. Okay, I did bad on this one. That's probably not my best one.
Nah, I'm kind of sad, to be honest.
We only have 5 minutes, and this is a new subject for you too, so can't really blame you.
It's not a new subject when it comes to drawing figures. Like I draw figures, obviously. I don't just draw female.
I know. I think it's the talking that gets me.
I got kind of distracted.
Yeah.
Wasn't getting my forms.
This one is easier.
The other day I watched a video from Cynics.
Yeah.
Talking about economics.
Really?
But like economics, but for drawing.
Just economics.
It's something
for drawing.
Yeah, it's something a bit more. It's something a bit more advanced, but it makes a lot of sense when you know about simplifying. It's basically like
draw me a graph on this.
No. Imagine this, for example. This shape that I drew. This shape is really basic and doesn't give any context of what this is. Like this could be anything that is a sphere. But if you turn apart the shape, you start to use money in that sense. And basically, the theory is that you have to spend you have to pay attention so you don't overspend money. Basically, when you say overspend, it's like adding way too many shapes and basically doing too much when a simple shape would be more than enough. Like a lot of the times we get lost on details when we could instead just make it simpler and it works way better.
You got an example? You got a practical example?
I mean, I just showed you like a quick thing, but
Yeah,
if you want a better example, I then recommend you to watch that video. It's just that I feel like at the point that you are, you may not really understand much of it.
I mean,
like it's pretty complex, I feel like.
What you just explained is really it's really complex. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, because right now you don't even like you don't even think too much about the value of a line, like what this line can be. Like what do you see? Let's say, what do you see? Let me try. What do you see here with this line?
A line.
Can you see something? Yeah, but can you visualize something that you can do with this line? Or
Uh,
what could be?
what can I do with it? I mean,
Yeah,
I can.
because when you do the scratching, you don't really think too much about shapes or lines because you're getting lost. You have multiple lines that could be a shape, but it's really hard to tell what's going on. But when you have the control over what you do, it's way easier for you to work with that shape. Like it takes time. It's not something you do from one day or the other. For example, I could use this shape to make a leg, for example. Like imagine this was a leg.
Could be.
Like can you see it?
Huh. Oh.
It's just something that you have to. It takes time for you to make reach that point. But the way that you start to get to that point is to stop and think what you're doing, so that you can get something from it. Like the thing I was talking about before, if you just go and don't think about what you're doing, you are not getting much from it. You're not progressing in that like observation that you have to do when you look at a reference, for example.
All right. I get you.
So it's hard at the start, but you have to take your time.
I get you. I get you. I get you.
Don't think too much about it. I prefer to just draw with you. I don't want to be the whole stream talking and talking like the last time.
Don't worry. Last time was fun. It's about fun. It's not about when I do something right. I don't really think about is this efficient or is this good enough, because normally I would do something because it's fun. And right now I'm doing this because it's fun. I draw femboys, I draw furries because it's fun. And time start now.
Huh? Alright.
Yeah, when I do something fun, well, sure, I'm gonna do it. So some people said that I'm trying to find the next high, and it's like, isn't that like just normal thing in people life? But I guess I can understand what they are saying. Next high, like as in like you use heroin. Sure, you find another dose, it can make you high, like an adrenaline rush, stuff like that. Not that I know.
Alright.
Someone in chat asks, what brings you in a good mood? Karlos, you go first. I need to think about my answers. What brings you in a good mood?
Good mood.
Yeah, good mood.
I would say like there's multiple things as before, but I would say the quickest one is listening to music.
Wait, shit! I just realized I have yet to make an announcement about the stream. Wait, I gotta make one real quick. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Alright.
Thing. Shit, you have a one about me. Hold on. Yesterday I just learned the art of rushing my art, because I have to post the furry one on a time limit, like 20 minutes time limit on that final phase.
Oh yeah. Multiple times I had to do that, like for the prompt to rush the thing, but I always feel bad when all I do is a sketch. I want to do more, but yeah.
You can always improve the thing after the prompt, but then again it kind of defeats the point.
Not really. It's just that the prompt, like if it was for me, I would almost not participate in the prompt because my thing is like I have very clear the things that I want to practice. So when the prompt comes, I'm really busy doing my own studies.
I mean, yeah, you can participate or not. That's do your own choice. Yeah.
Well, sometimes I want to participate solely because I don't want. I want to be like if I have the option to add something, so there is more submissions. Like if you do you get it? Like when you see there's a few submissions and you want to participate, it's something like that.
Ah, it is fun
Yeah,
nonetheless. Hello, Vicious Vi.
I, I
People,
remember when Alpha was doing the prompts, and I mean at the start I participated a lot, but as time went, I was less and less participating. And yeah, once we started the YouTube channel, then I was way more into that. So there will be videos and stuff like that.
yeah. Oh, Wolfmaster asked, what is your favorite thing to draw? But I'm gonna answer the question about good mood first. Good mood. Honestly, just having a chat with other people, but not in like arguments and stuff. Sometimes talking with someone about random stuff brings me in a good mood. As long as it's like not degenerative, like racism or stuff like that. I gotta tell you, like sometimes time's up. Sometimes in my past, I goes on rant on like a server, Discord server, and I would say, you know, when I was a child, when you're like a teenager, you kind of rampage and trying to find attention. So I would spew a lot of racist and sexist stuff. So yeah. And
there's a lot of that you regret doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I regret doing because I never shut my mouth. I think it's a habit of me of not shutting my mouth that got me into a lot of trouble, and I mean a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to continue doing the like the figure drawing, or do you want to do? There was one thing that I talked about.
Yeah.
That I thought it could be interesting to do, but I also know that you don't have experience doing that, and it's basically you have a reference, and that reference you have to make everything in just a couple values.
It's just a couple value, or like the fucking the painting like that. Oh, and so hold on. And I think I have a reference. I think I can find a reference on that. It's like a face, right? Or like a hood.
I mean, I would not. In my case, I don't think it's a good idea to start with a face because I think you might have a hard time trying to make the face the planes of the face, doing it with some little info. I think it would be easier to just look for an object, like basic objects, and imagine, for example, we have this pot, like stuff like that, really simple.
Hold on, answer mine now. A box. I mean, I can use this. A basic cube. But I gotta make a new layer. Let's do a basic cube. I kind of.
I guess that's the simplest one.
Yep, that's the simplest one. Answer mine now. What is my favorite thing to draw? Karlos, do you have a favorite thing to draw? Like a definite?
Well, I would say my favorite thing to draw in general is to draw characters that I like. So basically doing fan arts.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot doing fan art. For example, if you pay attention to my profile, you can see that I have a fan art that I made. I just didn't post it because I feel like it's kind of like, you see the solo leveling guy, the solo leveling guy from the anime.
I have yet to find it. I have yet to find it.
You know. Yeah, you haven't watched the series.
No, I've been putting off a lot of. I've been putting a lot of newer anime because they tend to get so much hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, so let's do this. This one should be really easy. So let's just have like 1 minute timer.
1 minute timer. I'm gonna put it right now.
Yeah, but just in case, what you have to do, because I know you are not used to doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
What you have to do is to, this reference, I mean, it's easy because it's a cube, but you don't really have a clear like line. You don't have a clear light. For example, I might, if I pay attention, maybe the light is coming from this side, but there isn't much difference. So then you will be kind of confused. The next one, the next reference. Let me pick the next one. Are you ready to try? I think this brush is really good for that. Maybe there's another one that you like.
What's the name of that brush?
They have like weird names. It's called Sketchy 2.
Sketchy 2. Okay, I found it. Yep, I found it.
Yeah, but I recommend you to just use the black or even dark gray.
I'm gonna use.
Yeah, I recommend
doing light gray. Or a little bit of darker. Yeah.
Basically, right now they practice, because you have to always have that in mind. The practice that we are doing is value.
Oh, and, Kira. Kira use log into Studio Hydra and talk something in the chat. That is not my own. That is not my words, by the way.
Okay. You have to.
So how are we gonna do this? How am I gonna do this actually?
Let's just go for it, and you can follow me if you want, so you get an idea.
All right, I'll follow you. I'll follow along.
Alright.
Never.
I mean, it's just a cube.
It's just a cube. How hard can it be? How hard can it be?
It just. Yeah. So at the time.
I have a 1 minute timer right now.
Alright, so let's start now. Okay, I guess.
Alright.
So basically, what you have to pay attention to is the faces. Right now, you can see the cube has 3 faces. from this angle.
Yep.
And basically, the closest the face is to the light, the brighter it will be in value. Let's imagine that the top, like let's imagine that it's coming from this side. So basically the top would be the brightest. But this is using 3 values.
Ooh.
This is using 3
Hands up.
What we have to practice is to basically try to express or represent an object with only 2 values. That is like the simplest thing, because you could add like infinite amount of values in each face that you see, but you have to simplify. For example, let's say I want to simplify. I mean, in this one, it's hard to simplify more than this. It's just a cube.
Just a cube. Just a cube.
Yeah, it's just a cube.
Just a cube. Yeah, I don't think my thing is a cube. I've been trying to.
How much time?
Yeah, we're done. We're on like a 1 minute time, and we already finished like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. Okay. There's another thing that I want to. Now that I'm looking at the one you made, there's another thing. Basically, it's also important to have some contrast in value. For example, you can see that in mine, the darkest shadow, basically the darkest shadow is much more darker than these 2 values.
Oh, okay.
So that makes contrast. In the one that you made, it has contrast, but it's always better to push the contrast when you can. So it's even more clear.
So push the limit. All right.
I mean, it's just me trying to simplify it some way. There's a lot of things to have in mind. It's really complex. So let's just keep it like that. For the next one, let me pick a reference.
Yeah, your turn.
Give me a second.
Let me just hide this. I would never say that such a thing. No. Oh wow. I think EA is the least favorite company now. Download the Sims on Steam, fully downloaded. Click play, forced to make an EA app account, and uninstall from Steam. Then re-download the game on EA Billion and default.
I want to pick something simpler, so you don't have to.
You know what would be fun if we have like if I would like go into Roblox and put a store in, and I said that I draw your avatar, and then we have people line up and we just rushing through drawing people avatars. But I don't know. I don't know if I am.
Okay, I got a reference.
Yeah, put it on.
It should be really easy.
Put
I
it
mean, not easy, but it should be simple. But I'm trying. I don't know why it doesn't. I have to wait. Hold on. I have to create a new layer.
Yeah, I've tend to forget that too.
That's the reference.
Alright.
So basically, you have to simplify. Don't think about every little transition. You have to. There's a practice really useful for when you do this. You have to squint your eyes. If you squint your eyes, basically what happens is that all the shadows are mixed together into one form when you do that. And that is basically what you have to do. You have to simplify. In this case, we are only allowed to use 2 values, so it's simpler. Let me transform this. Yeah. That should be.
All right. You do it and I'll follow along. I'm gonna put this on 3 minutes. Yes.
I would prefer if you try it by yourself and not follow me, because I want you to also think. It's okay if you fail or you get lost in details. It's completely fine. Right. Well, the only thing that I want you to have in mind, because the first one is just to give you an example of what we have to do. We are working with forms, 3D forms. We are not working with lines. So you have to avoid using lines as much as you can. Don't try to make an outline. I prefer you to not do any outline and leave it like that than to add one. And yeah, you have to simplify, focus on the shadows, forget about anything else, just focus on the shadows, try to squint your eyes. That's it. It doesn't matter if you don't do it correctly at the first try.
All right.
It's something that I think you to visualize, because you have to, when you see something that is really complex, you have to use your observation to simplify it. That's how you get all that detail at the end, because the details are just the final touches. The base where you put the details is the one that you have to practice.
All right, I can try.
Okay, do you have the?
I'm gonna put the 3-minute timer, or like, do you want 5 minutes?
No, it's up to you.
I think I'm gonna do 5 minutes, because if I'm doing this without following you, then it's gonna be harder.
Yeah, try to not get lost in the details, and remember to squint your eyes.
I'm starting now.
Understand? Okay.
Oh shit. The hell? What is it? Oh, hey there. Oh, we have to make the background too? Wait, what?
No, that's just me. Don't worry. So just focus on the shadows. And remember that it's only 2 values. You won't be making like if you get it in the previous one, we used 3 values. In this one, it's only 2 values.
All right, I'll try. Oh, I haven't answered the question. What is the favorite thing for me to draw? Oh shit, I forgot. And he left. Oh, sorry, Wolfmaster 14. Shit, I should have answered that question, but right now I'm gonna answer it. My favorite thing, that is not. Oh, here it is. My favorite thing to draw. I can't say objects because I suck at it, and I don't really find joy drawing cube 10 times, 200 times. I don't draw fan art a lot because I'm afraid of fucking up. Ooh, hard question. When you draw fan art, are you afraid of fucking up and like ruin the character, or do you like just fuck it, let's go, kind of stuff?
I mean, I have to work on how I approach a drawing when I do it from imagination. Like I have to work my own process, because when I have a reference, it's way different. It's way different than doing stuff completely from imagination.
Right.
So I believe if it's for fun, you don't have to really think too much about it. Especially if you're like me, that I'm all the time constantly practicing. So it's nice to have some break and not care too much.
So drawing fan art is like your funsies without, having to put your mind into or something.
That's not always the case. It's just something that I do often. But I really would like the idea to, like, because I like so much doing fan art, to really make a piece that makes justice. If you know what I mean. Like, I like that character a lot, and I just want to make justice in some way to that character.
Ugh.
But when I don't care, you have to also know how to not care. If you care all the time, you never try stuff.
That's an interesting way to think about it.
It's all a balance, always.
It's always about the balance. Okay, another question. What would constitute a perfect day for you? Define a perfect day. I mean,
like for me as a person, or just like in the drawing daily
for you as a person.
Stuff?
I think the question is about for us as a person. Well, you think that goes. Oh, hello, Cammy.
The perfect day.
The perfect day, yes.
The perfect day should be when I don't get over, like, how do you say?
Time's up.
When you go to a job and you don't get exploited, like find a job that I can go and work, and I don't, and it's something that doesn't affect me, because a lot of the time, if I go to a job and it's like way too much, the amount of time that I have to work on that, like if I come back tired, it doesn't allow me to do other stuff, something like that.
Oh,
if I got, like, the perfect job will be the perfect day.
Perfect day. Oh shit, no way.
Okay, let's see. Let me see what you did. You did pretty good. If you really didn't pay attention to what I was doing, I think you did really good. You have to don't think about the small details, because there's a lot. Like, if you were to try to replicate this reference, it would take you a long time. But if you only focus on one specific thing, like I said, you get so much from it. Like, you stop looking at all the bounce line and the highlight. You stop looking at all that, and instead you start to look at what you did. Basically, you start to look at the forms. And even if you don't do painting like I do, that's gonna help you a lot to stop paying attention to every single detail and focus on the basic and important forms. But yeah, you did pretty good.
Alright, thank you. Happy, both of our are happy. He's feeling slay. Karlos is feeling very slay right now. What do you mean slay? I just made him draw like 2 femboys.
That is slay?
I don't know what slay means. I mean, I'm not I'm not a internet dweller. I'm not like a
It's
professional internet dweller.
It's like might mean like it means to like it depends, but I guess it could mean like, oh, he's so good at this, or he has this attitude, or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know what they're talking about.
What is what? What I don't understand. What does slay even mean? Like the word slay is stereotypical to use those words for like long fingered people, long nails people with like and have a tattoo, because that's what I saw on the internet. It's like people saying slay and then I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, slay is like
in that,
slay. It's like,
oh, keep doing your thing. Your trust or something like that.
oh, it's confident and being proud of. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why you're doing that. You don't have to do it like me. But there's something that we can do now.
All right.
I mean, basically, right now we are only working with 2 values, and also we are working with only hard edges. We are not going to the type of edges because that could be way too complex. But I think from this thing that we have, I just want you to let you know that when you add a new value, because that's how painting works, right? Right now you are painting. Like what you did now, it's painting basically. It's not rocket science type of thing. You right now you are doing painting. That's the base of painting. And for example, let's say we have only 2 values, but we want to add more values and define even more the drawing. So basically, let's say I go with the brightest value,
all right,
of the piece, and I only focus on this. For example, this face, it's really bright. Just to make it more obvious, you don't have to make it that much of a contrast. But for example, the light bounces in this way, and a little bit over here, and you have it over here, and over here, and basically you start to define these shapes little by little.
Ooh.
And you get more. You start to get more accurate to the shapes.
The human brain pattern recognition is crazy.
Yeah. But that's how you work. That's how you do stuff when you don't use lines. You think about forms.
It's more attractive to beauty, especially the drag queen community, from my understanding. There's a drag queen community? Greatly impressed or amused. What does that mean? Alright, let's start. You have another reference we can study.
I guess I could get another reference. This one should be easier. Like, compared to the one that we made, it should be way easier. You just have to do the same thing that I told you. You mix all the shadows and simplify everything. That's the main thing you have to do.
I could try.
Yeah. Let me create a new layer.
Greatly impressed or amused, I'll slay. Okay, what the hell?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright. Wanna start a timer, but this one is... yeah, 5 minutes. Still 5 minutes. Start. You ready?
Yeah, you think this one is too complex?
No, I just think... yeah, it's a little bit too complex, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it 5 minutes. Yeah, start now.
Alright.
Someone Brocam asks, are you a morning person or night person? As you can see, I'm streaming at 4 in the morning. I don't think anyone as a morning person would do that.
I mean, you're technically on the mornings.
Technically. How about you?
So maybe morning. Morning type of person.
It's semi-morning. It's like half night, but it's also half dark, half light, half dark, half light. It's like half morning, half night. I mean, can't really go wrong with being balanced. It's so goddamn late now. It's garnered as morning. Might as well. How about you? Are you like a morning person or like a night person?
I wake up early in the morning and I go to sleep early as well. So I don't know what I could tell you. I guess I'm a morning person because I'm always soon early in the day.
Ooh. I mean, I heard that a lot of night people, like people who work in night, die sooner because. Actually, I don't know why I added because I just added that. I don't know why. People say that. Is it because not sleeping is bad for the health or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
not sleeping is really
yeah. That was a dumb question. Yeah, it was like, yes, you're right. That people die because sleeping in the morning is bad.
Have you seen those people that made like this world record challenge in where you don't sleep? Like you have to you have to survive basically without sleeping for a long time and to get a world record.
Dude, if you use the word survive, that means it's like a fucking life and death situation.
Yeah, because they stay without sleeping for like months. Like it's not like 3 days. It's like months without sleeping and taking stuff so they stay awake.
Did they?
And what happens? Yeah.
What did they went crazy or like what happened? What happened?
It's not that they went crazy, but after like I remember one case where they tried to get the world record, and the funniest thing is that at the end they didn't get it. It's like they miscalculated, but they still went for a long time without sleep. And basically, when they talked to the doctor, he told them that for they to recover from that damage, they would have to sleep properly for like a year or something, like a long time.
No way.
Like it was so bad that I think the person that didn't sleep got like really anxious, and there's a lot of side effects. You can't concentrate. You lack the energy to do anything. It's like when you are overweight that you can't really do anything. Basically, that's what happens if you don't sleep.
Jesus.
It's really, like you could be like 4 days without sleeping and you're gonna notice a lot. But what those guys did was like insane, like months without sleeping. That's really bad.
I heard when someone start not sleep for like weeks, their minds start to lose it. Like their brain gets so tired and they start seeing hallucinations.
Yeah. That also surely happens.
Time's up.
A lot of things. Okay. A lot of things can happen when you don't leave the brain rest.
Really?
One last line. Okay. Yeah, this one, it was easy.
Yeah.
For me, at least, I think this one is easy. But maybe you got lost in some way. But to be honest, I think you're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just that
maybe we can do this. We can draw stuff like this and have questions in the chat. And when we draw this, that's why I felt like the time was running so fast because we were talking and yeah. Let's continue. We have a lot more questions to go. Come on. You have a reference we can use, or is it my turn?
I mean, if you want, you can pick one reference. I just recommend you to pick something simple. Maybe not as simple as a cube, because just a cube is like you don't put too much thought. But yeah, something simple would be fine. I just went to Pinterest and type object, and I find all these kinds of things.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna find objects. Oh wait, do we need to add black and white?
What?
I forgot to add black and white to the objects, so it showed me a lot of colorful stuff.
Black and white. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Like, I didn't pick these references because they were in black and white. You can pick any reference. No, doesn't matter if it has color.
Oh.
In fact, I should pick one that has color so that you start to see, because we are doing this without colors. If we were to do it with colors, basically you just have to think about this shadow. Like, it doesn't matter. Maybe the shadow is blue, for example. It doesn't matter. You're just looking at the form of the shadow, and from that you can work and have a lot to do. Because with this base, you can do a lot. Like human, like figure drawing. You can do a lot when you get good at stuff like this.
Alright. Oh, we have a lot of people in chat, right? Alright. Oh, I have a reference right here. So hide your layer, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me create a new one. Hi.
Okay, we're gonna have a 5-minute timer. Goodbye, Broken. I'm sorry that I couldn't answer your question.
I think we should do like 3 minutes this time.
3 minutes, okay. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Timer start now.
Hi.
Alright. Alright. Okami asks, what skill, doesn't have to be art related, do you like to practice on or improve on? You go first, Karlos.
Skill. I mean, I was the other days trying to get better at basically Touhou. Like, do you know Touhou?
The bullet hell game.
Yeah. I've been trying to pass the first levels, but it's so hard. I'm playing in normal mode. That thing is insane.
Really?
You have to pray that you don't get hit. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
I've never played a Touhou game, but I played a lot of bullet hell games, and I would understand how hard it can be.
Yeah, it's no joke. Yeah, basically I'm getting better at video games, basically.
You know, what's
my thing.
So my own skill, I would want pickpocketing. Yes, I would want to learn pickpocketing.
To learn.
I would like to learn pickpocketing one day in my life. At least I skillful enough, like pick someone's pocket, not to like steal.
What?
Yeah, not to like.
You want to rob?
I'm not gonna rob anyone. I swear. I'm not gonna rob anyone. I swear. All right. I just want to learn the skill. Just
Pay
because.
attention. Watch out for people tree. Watch out.
Look. You can get through a lot from pickpocketing. I'm telling you. Not like money and stuff, but like let's say you need something, right? But you need something like a key card for an entrance to a door. You gotta pickpocket someone. No way. You gotta pickpocket someone. I ain't spending money to buy that shit.
What if you would then learn to like you see this thing that they do with the locks with the
lock picking.
they know how to open. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to learn lock picking too.
Like if you give me that example, then it's not pickpocketing. You will use something different.
Yeah, I want to learn pickpocketing. I want to learn lock picking too because a few days ago, someone, my neighbor, got trapped outside, and the key was locked outside. They don't have the key. I really want to learn lock picking too. Time's up. That's 3 minutes.
Very.
Oh, Plago, hello. I don't understand what you're saying with those Russian words, but hello. Yeah, pickpocketing and lockpicking. I know it sounds suspicious, but I have good valid reasons.
About to say. Dun, 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 dun. Do you know the song?
Nope.
You don't know the song, the crazy song? Oh man.
I'm really not quite a good internet person.
Come on, that one is a classic.
Classic or not, I tend to miss a lot of classic stuff. Time is already done. Time is done.
Right.
Damn, I didn't do well this time.
I mean, you kind of miss the shadow over here.
Yeah.
Because you basically that's the thing I told you. There is a lot of turning the faces in this, like it turns to the dark, but you don't have to make every little turn. You can just simplify and just basically you're doing a good job if you can tell what's going on in the image, even if it's just the shadow. Like at least you have an idea of what's going on. It's not like I did the best job either, but that's the objective here. Yeah, but you're kind of working with like 3 values in some way because you have this part with the bright value and then you have this. So if you want, you can also do this thing I do. I make a square where I'm gonna work in this. So I have the 1 value, this value, and I have the shadow.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to continue?
I mean, it's up to you. It's not me. It's not me.
Get another reference, and this time we're gonna go for. Yeah, let's keep it on 3 minutes.
Yeah, but this reference that I got early, let's see, is this one? Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, a polygon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be hard.
Let me tell you so you don't get lost on details. Basically, what I recommend you is to do. You see all this here,
Yep.
all that. Try to simplify it and make all of this into one shade, and then you can divide the shadow, like this shadow, from the light. You see, try to simplify, and then from there is when you can add other shadings and basically more values. But instead of focusing on all these details that is going on, try to simplify. You understand?
I'm trying. It's not working on
Yeah,
my brain.
No, it's okay. I know it's not gonna be easy. When I started, I was lost, but I think it's a fun practice both for me and for you.
All right.
So that I wanted to do stuff like this.
All right. I'm gonna.
But yeah, this is closest to the figure that way. It's not just a cube.
All right. So we're gonna have it on 5 minutes this time because I am not putting this thing on 3 minutes. I'm gonna die on 3 minutes.
I mean, I think it would be good if you do it in like less, but I guess it makes sense. It's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. All right. The timer start now.
Alright. I really like the. Sorry, I forgot for a sec. I really like the trumpets. Like when it's used on music.
Trumpets? Like the.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, the instrument.
No. I'm trying to remember what is a trumpet because there's so many like trumpet like instrument like a tuba and like a saxophone. I'm trying to remember what is a trumpet.
The thing where you blow and I don't know how to draw a trumpet, but it has like 3 things here.
Oh, okay. I think I see it. I can remember now. Okay. I see it now. Yeah, there's so many trumpet like instruments. The trumpet is interesting though.
Yeah, I love how it sounds. It's like majestic almost to me.
It does sound magical. It does sound majestic. You're not wrong there. Shit, what am I doing? Okay, another question. What's your favorite way to unwind after a hectic day? You go first.
Like when I have a bad day?
Yeah, when you have a bad day, a hectic day, a busy day, you know.
A lot of times I just go to the watch some YouTube videos, especially the ones that have like you see the speedrun videos where they explain you the history of a world record or something.
Like deep dive, like a documentary.
Yeah, like they explain like the strats and all the stuff behind the people that work on the speedrun. I really watch videos like from summoning Sal and stuff like that. That always makes me happy to see that, because it's like you see the effort of other people. So why would I be like if they put so much effort into something like that? Why can't I put more effort to improve? For example.
Ooh, that is a interesting argument and mindset.
I mean, mostly because I like those videos. They are so entertaining for me. But yeah, I just basically watch something that I like. Some video, maybe a movie.
Well, I would feel insecure if I were to think that way, but I guess insecurity is a good motivator to do something. Not in a good way. It's a bad way.
I mean, but if it gets you to what you want to do,
yeah, it gets you to something you want. And that's the epitome. It's like not good, but it's also like motivator. It's the same as anger. It's like if you spite someone, the feeling is not bad, but the result of that anger can, you know, bring consequences. But the fact that it's a good motivator is telling.
I mean, do you normally have that feeling, like on the daily basis?
Do I feel anger on the daily basis? I think that's a childhood habit of mine, to feel anger every single day. Yeah, I tell you, I feel angry on a lot of things, even like normal stuff. It's been with me since I was a child. Oh, 5 minutes, that's done. Time's up.
Alright. if I had more time, I would do stuff like this. Like, you see this part?
Yeah.
Like in the, like, it's the brightest part. So basically, I would be like slowly defining. That's the only thing. But I think you did. I think you did pretty good.
I tried
You
to
might
see.
not think.
I tried to see the shape, but I accidentally make some outlines. As you can see during when I draw, I just kept making outline and I said, "Oh fuck."
Let me change. Yeah, that's the thing. You kinda get lost. That happens a lot when you do the lines, like the gesture. You get a lot of the time you get lost. But the most important thing is for you to realize that you are getting lost and basically go back and say, oh, this thing. Let's go back and redo it.
Huh. Is that so? That's.
I think I did an okay job. In that amount of time, I think I did I.
Yeah, you did quite alright. It's. Yeah, for something like as complex as this, I think both of us did alright on this one. In our own skill level.
Nah, don't worry. It's not fair to compare, because that's the thing I practice all day. If I were to show you, because there's a lot of practice that I don't post in the server, but if I were to share my screen, I could show you some of the practice. But even some of those practice I want to show because I feel like they're not important for me to show in any way. Like if you make a simple doodle like this, you wouldn't be trying to post it because you think it's not important. But yeah, I guess I should post more. I guess I should more often.
What I think about posting my practice and stuff on the server is like, is a way of telling it's alright to show other people your art. And you know, at first, right, I only draw when no one's looking and I don't really show anyone. But right now, I am quite comfortable with having other people doing. But of course, I sometimes draw forbidden things, so I cannot, like straight up cannot post it.
basically Obnation. I don't know if Obnation is on the chat.
Yeah,
But Obnation
I saw some of his author work.
I was kind of surprised, to be honest.
I'm not surprised because seeing how he draw girls all the time, so it is bound to happen. It's like this guy have a very good understanding of body, and he has been drawing that long, and then the 2 and 2 click. It's like no way he has gone that long without drawing those stuff. Like there's just no way, right?
I mean, would you believe me if I tell you that I have never done stuff like that? Like never. Never?
I mean, it's you, so I would because I don't know. I would believe, yes, but if you say Kira doesn't draw this stuff, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. You're lying.
He doesn't believe.
I don't believe that.
He ain't falling for that.
Wait, is he here? I hope not. Yeah, if you say if you say Karlos, like you don't draw those stuff, I will believe. If you say Kira doesn't draw it, yeah, no, you're lying. You're making that shit up.
Do you see the perspective here? Do you see it?
I can see. I mean, I can see a cube, but I'm not under. I can see a sphere. No, a sphere, but not the thing. Not that thing.
Okay, what if I do this? Okay, look. Do you see now the perspective?
Perspective. I can see the top of the cube, but I'm.
Does anyone on chat can see? Let's make this closer. Closer to. Yeah, closer.
Closer? Spend the time I'm going to bed, that's my answer in this time. Unwind after a hectic day. Oh shit, I haven't answered that. What do I do after to unwind after a hectic day? Sleep. That's it.
Do you not see it?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Fuck.
Okay, let me try to add a bit of shade here. Maybe you can visualize a bit more.
I mean, I saw the cube, but I'm not so sure with the other stuff because you got a reference we can do. We still have a few more answers, a few more questions.
I guess I could pick another one. I mean, the thing I'm talking about is that this thing, like imagine this, you have this cube, right? Or this cube.
Yep.
You are seeing this right here is the shadow of the cube. Basically, the cube would be mid-air, like floating, and you can see the shadow. Can you see it now?
The shadow of the cube?
The shadow of this is casting.
Oh, okay,
here.
okay, I see it now. I fucking see it. I see it now. Oh, alright.
It's going this way, like the perspective. Okay. So basically, you are looking at something floating.
Oh, that's actually pretty advanced. I didn't see that.
I mean, not advanced. It's the you have to think about forms and perspective. That's something. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think it's not that advanced, but for you, it's really advanced. But you have to take the vision and stop thinking in 2D. You have to start thinking on 3D. But
I'm
okay.
trying. I've been told a lot to drink in 3Ds, but you know how it goes. You know how bad habits stays.
I mean, you could think that bad habit stays, but you just have to make yourself practice, like force yourself to have to practice that in some way. It doesn't have to be like you sit down and start to do that, but you have to include on whatever you want to do.
Really now.
Okay, this one looks interesting, and I'm trying to find something that might might be something interesting for you, maybe.
Yeah, Okami said. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, it's like virtual art club where I can came fellow artists and friends and learn share. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to have like people to share your interest with.
We're getting more complex here.
We are getting
But
more complex. No,
the same thing applies.
there's hair strands, really?
No. The same thing applies. You are not doing stuff. You are just simplifying the form.
Got it.
Instead of looking at instead of looking at all these like, oh, there's a lot going on. Simplify. Like let me make it more. Simplify. You can basically mix all the shadows and simplify things. Like you don't have to think of all those little shapes. You can simplify everything into simpler shapes that you can use later to make the complex stuff. Like you do this to get to the complex, but you first start with the simple. Like that's how I do hair. You start with the big form of the hair, and then from that you can start to add the little things.
All right.
You don't have to think of all details, so just simplify.
We're gonna have a 5-minute timer, which we will start now.
Alright.
All right, let's go. So Okami asks, how does your environment or culture affect your feel your art? It's like, does your environment and culture affect your art? You go first.
I mean, I think I have a good environment because I have my own space and I'm not constantly next to someone. Like I have my own space and I have the silence I need. So I would say my environment doesn't affect my drawing.
No, environment as in like how did it grow on you? Like how the people around you, the things that you saw affect what you draw and stuff like that. Like environment and culture, you know, where you live, affect what you see, or like how did the internet, those stuff. It's a hard question. Yes, I know.
How do you? I mean, I had something that helped me a lot to get into art throughout my as I was growing, and basically my dad really liked to draw as well. So basically, I already had like that. Like I didn't see much of what he drew, maybe because I wasn't that much interested. You know, when you are that young, you don't understand any of that. But I did see some of the drawings from people from the family and stuff like that that they indeed draw, and I guess that maybe help to get into drawing.
Really?
yeah, my sister draws as well, so it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's
that's really nice because I can share with her the stuff I do, and she can actually understand because she's actually really good, and she likes to do comics and write stories, stuff like that.
Oh, that's fun. Hello, Omnation. Well, for me, I think the way that the stuff around me is so overly sexualized, and it started to affect my brain when I was little. And you know how art stuff, and we're doing 3 values. I also have my sister draw. My little sister also draws.
I just wanted the background to be dark so I don't get confused.
Oh, okay. My little sister also draws, and it's nice to have someone to share art with. Yeah, you're right, but she's just a child, so she doesn't do stuff. But when I say this, what I meant to say is the culture around me is so overly sexualized, so what I draw, like, you see me drawing a lot of femboys and like skinny stuff, that's because, first off, it grows on me and I really want to draw them. But second off, it's the way that I live, and I went on the internet for so goddamn long, and I watch a lot of stuff, and it affected what I want to draw and my view to draw, stuff like that. I don't do paintings a lot because, you know, those pencil sketches that people do on sketchbooks books. I want to do that, not manga. I just like the style of manga, but I want to do the sketchy art like that. But I want to do the anime art style. And that's 5 minutes.
We didn't really have much time.
Yeah.
I was talking and... Well, okay.
Oh, I did bad this one.
If you want, we can have a bit more time with this one. I feel like it has enough complex to add a few more minutes.
All right, we can have 3 more minutes. I'm gonna add timer right now. So yeah, to continue what I was talking about. Yeah, the culture around me definitely helped making the degenerate I am today.
He says like he's proud.
I'm not even mad. I kind of like this. I kind of like drawing femboys and like furries because it feels free. I was like, no, I don't want to draw like generic woman to sell on a painting or something. I want to draw like boys in skirt. I want to draw a dog that can talk. That will probably get me castrated and put me in an asylum one day.
What?
I was this close from getting into a psych ward. Shit. I got diagnosed in the hospital of 3 things: severe depression, behavior disorder, and I think something about like I need pills or something like antidepressant. But I think I was this close, like this close from getting put in the psych ward. Because you have to see how much I threw a tantrum when my mom brought me to the hospital. Not because I didn't want to the hospital, but because like how she acted during my stay at the hospital. She acted like Oh, there's nothing to worry about. It's just you being a kid and young stuff. Like no, being depressed isn't a oh you're just being a kid thing. No, I don't know what's going on in her head. But yeah, I am very close on going to psych ward, and that has affected my art. Yes, this is still about art, by the way. How I almost going insane affected my art. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Anime, sketchy style, over-sexualized culture, and going literally insane affected my ability to draw. Not my ability, but my ideas to draw.
Alright.
Alright, that's 3 minutes. I am like manga. I am like 243. I like manga and think it affects so much of my style, really. Oh mate. I'm not doing a good job at this.
Yeah, this one is complex, but it's okay. You have to say next time I will do better, and that's it.
Next time I will do better.
Just try it. Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to do?
What?
Anything else that you wanted to do, or is that it?
Let me see if there's any automatum final drawing. Let me see. Do you got any ideas for automatum final thing?
Final thing.
Yes, final thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Automatum. It's been 1 hour already. I finished my OC today. Really? Oh right, OC. Do you have an OC?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I want to create one day. It's just that my idea. I have an idea for an OC, but it's really complex. There's a lot of stuff that I have to practice. It's gonna be a good excuse to practice that when I get to do it. But as it for right now, I don't have any OCs.
Yeah. Huh. I don't. I think the thing I have my persona, not like persona, but characters that I want to see myself as. But I guess that's one way of saying OC. I don't know. Maybe no. Oh, how goes the manga thing? The comic thing you went with Kira? Did it go well?
I mean, it went alright. It's just that Kira. I mean, we just made one page, like nine different panels, and it was like 50-50.
Hey.
And basically, I did something. I created like a new character in that, but I didn't know what to do with that character. I just created the character. So now Kira has to deal with that character.
Really? You know, how about this?
Yeah.
We're gonna make a cube, but we're gonna draw like glue dripping down that cube. What do you say?
Dripping down.
Yes. Let's have a cube. Let's draw a cube and we'll have glue dripping down on it.
Wait, nah. Nah.
Now that's the ultimatum. Let's go.
Nah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. Trust me. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, but mine is instead of white, it's gonna be red, so it looks like blood.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have glue. All right. First off, we need to actually make a cube.
Make a cube then.
Yeah, make a cube.
Oh, what if I make this? Okay, but it's something that we're gonna work together on that, or it's just like separate?
Let's work together on it, on the liquid dripping down on that one specific. We're gonna have like a cube in the middle, and then we're gonna have like our own liquids dripping down.
But why do you want? Why do you want to draw the glue? Why do you want to draw that? Can you explain?
It seems fun to draw like a transparent liquid. Look, it's white, it's sticky, it have like texture on it.
Oh man. Do you see the cube?
I'm trying to see it. Yeah, I can see it. But how are we gonna add liquids to this? What side do you want to drip it down?
Well, I would say from top. From top.
Oh, liquid from top, right? Okay. How many layer? Alright. What do you do if you sleep too much? I think sleeping too much is a sign of a healthy human being, mate. There's no other answer to that. That or you're being drugged.
When you say too much, it basically no longer healthy, because that means you are exceeding.
Yeah, how can you exceed in sleeping? It's like your body like physically block you from sleeping, no?
I mean, oversleeping could make you like drowsy the whole day.
I mean, yeah, fair. Right.
Okay, we have the cube.
We have the cube. Okay, now how are we gonna draw the liquid dripping down? Hello, Giga. Giga is here.
You asked me. Like, let's say you're gonna do this side.
All right, I'm gonna do that side. You're gonna do the white fleshy side.
Yeah, it's gonna go from this top. Like, imagine it's falling from this orb, and it's falling, and then it's dripping out.
All
you
right.
see? Like dripping out from that. But I'm gonna do something that looks like blood.
Not that. Perhaps. No, not that. Nah, have hard ink on this. Oh, that's not white enough. Hold on, I gotta make it lighter.
No, remember that you are in the shadow.
Oh yeah.
You're in the shadow.
Yeah, I'm in the shadow. I'm in the shadow of the fleshy side. We don't have a time limit, by the way, so when you're done, tell me if you think like it's finished.
Okay.
Dude, I can't take this seriously. The thing I'm drawing is like you look so good because it's like blends into what you draw, but I'm here like doing my own brush and it's like not going well at all.
I don't think what I'm doing is that good. I don't have much experience drawing blood because I don't. So I'm just gonna something that maybe looks like blood, question mark.
Let this be a practice for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's another question. Oh, no, that's all the questions. We don't have anything else. We answered it all. Even though I answered it a bit too late. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Consider the fact that you don't draw blood that much. You do it pretty well now.
I mean, it would look way better if I. There's something let me change the brush because I'm doing all this with a hard brush, and I should be using softer.
I'm doing the same practice that I did with the stream a few days ago. I just hope I remember the steps. I really want this to be ingrained into my brain, whether I like it or not.
Wait. Where is this? How do I change? Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't know how to change some aspects. This.
Oh, my thing doesn't look natural. Hold on, I gotta fix that.
I just want to opacity to the brush, but I don't see the optimum. I don't know why I can't.
There's no opacity to brush, really?
At least I'm not seeing it.
Oh well, make a new layer and then bring down that opacity. We gotta work on that. We gotta overcome that challenge. Shit. You know what would be fun? Water, drawing water shooting out a squirt gun, but the squirt gun is off screen.
What? What?
Milk shooting out of squirt gun, but the squirt gun is off screen.
Yeah, I think that's a little too freaky for me.
Too freaky.
A little too freaky.
Way too freaky. What makes a drip of water looks organic? That is a question I want you to answer. What makes something organic looks organic?
Um, well, I even talked about the organic thing, like how to make stuff look organic. Usually, it's the offsets, like when something is not like when there's a flow, the offsets that makes the stuff more organic. The T lines, there's a logic behind that, but I guess that's all I could say. For liquid, I don't have much experience. I'm just trying my best to learn. Yeah.
I mean,
It's fresh.
it's a blend tool. All right. I forgot that this program has a blend tool. I never really use it. Ugh. So this program gonna have a blend tool, but putting it in Krita is a bit too much. Gesture of the liquid and shape hierarchy. Really? Omnation set is gesture and shape hierarchy. I mean, that works. Fleshy thing with liquid dripping down on it. I wonder what it is. Could it be just a lump of flesh? Right, blend.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
What? What do you think about this session so far?
I think it was really fun.
Really?
Yeah, that's my thinking about it. Like sometimes it's nice to draw along someone else.
Ooh, the blend tool is coming in nicely. It's oh fuck! It's blending with the background, with the red in the background.
I think I'm gonna make like a splash.
Splash. Ooh, the blend tool make the backgrounds, make the flesh look a little bit blurry. I like that. So splash of blood. Splash. No, I need to do. Focus on that, really. I want. Oh yeah, about wait. We have Omnation right here, so I want to ask him a question. How long has you been drawing the otter stuff? Omnation, you here? How long have you been drawing the otter stuff? Like, how long did it take for you to practice it? Not much, really. you didn't practice it. Really? Wait, you didn't practice it? Ooh. I don't know, is this just blend tool fucking me up, or like it hates me, but I'm not.
I hope you too. Something like say, what is this? What is this? Like the two things. Oh no, never mind. We have blood, and we have glue. Okay.
Right. Do we need to specify that for everyone? Nah, I don't think we need to. Everyone to know. I have something erased in the middle. Just drew it, didn't look for ref, and with the knowledge you have. Wait, what? You draw not safe for work stuff with pure knowledge? Jesus.
What do you mean with pure knowledge?
He said that he just about the not safe for work stuff. He just drew it, didn't look for ref. Just do it with the knowledge he have. Like he did the whole thing with just pure knowledge. That's something to think about. I'm sorry, this my glue take a lot of time, but it needs to be perfect. Not perfect, but you know, to be convincing enough.
Okay. Though I think you are kinda lacking a bit of a shadow.
A shadow? Oh, right, a shadow. Right. How do you make a shadow for a liquid, like a transparent liquid? How would you do that?
I mean, it depends on the light, the light source. But I mean, you can do the shadow. But if we added like, what if we added like, imagine there's a light. Like you have this red line. You will start to have like the green light over here, like ooh.
It's a highlight, okay.
It's not a highlight. It's just the light from this side that is. I don't know how to explain it, but you know.
Cuban cylinders. Jesus Christ. Lacking of shadows.
By the way, I think I finished. I could make like the cube drippy as well. Like it drips.
The cube drippy? Like how does that work?
Like it's like this maybe.
That's not it. Alright. Here's some shadow. Like a simple shadow.
By the way, do you see? I didn't ask you. Do you see this form? Can you understand the forms?
I mean, I can see a triangle right over here, and there's a cylinder right over here. I can kind of see it.
Yeah, basically it's like something like this. Like, let me see. Like you can see part of the. It's kind of tricky because you can see part of this, but basically you have this cylinder.
All right.
Like something like that. It's not exactly the same, but yeah, that's the. Then this cube. I mean, it's not a cube. It's not like a rectangle or something. I don't know. This cube looks kind of nasty. Not gonna lie.
It is nasty. It's like going through like different type of liquids that we don't know the source of.
And also, I drew like unblocked ore over here.
Wait. Ooh, that looks trippy. I think my glue a little bit too solid.
I'm not reading. I wasn't reading chat up until now. What do you guys think?
What do you
guys think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Like shadow on the side. No, we don't need shadow in the bottom now. Hold on.
I mean, you would basically have a cast shadow. Do you know the difference, like the different shadows?
Not exactly. Not exactly.
You don't know. Okay, well, if I had to quickly explain, you can see it here in this. Okay, basically, this right here is a form shadow because it's like it's the shadow that is created from the form of the object. For example, if you have a sphere, the shadow that you have from that sphere is the form shadow. But if, for example, that sphere has a cast a shadow, that is a cast shadow. This is a cast shadow, and this is a form shadow.
All right. So cast shadow, form shadow.
If I add a cast shadow from this cylinder, maybe it would be like going over here. Like imagine the light is on this side. And basically it would be making a shadow.
I can see that. Like I can see that, yes. So a pyramid have how many sides? 4 sides. Right?
I mean, if you only count the top, like if you have something like that, you will have is this, the one from behind, and the one from behind, like this.
Oh.
And then you have one in the bottom. You see?
Interesting. I'm done. I'm done, Bado. I'm done with my glue. It's so majestic and it's so simple to understand. I don't even need to write it as is glue. Okay.
Bro is putting the study in practice. So let's make like a full picture of all the drawings.
Yep. Not that.
So I guess we let's leave the cube right there, because if I move it,
yeah, it's not gonna
then it's not gonna-
move the diggy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So let's see. We have this. I mean, I guess I could make it smaller. Like that. I'm gonna put mines on this side, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna put my stuff on the right. I can't believe I got you to do like femboys.
It's not the first time I draw something like that. Do you remember the time I drew like for the April Fools? April Fools? I basically changed. Yeah, I basically changed the outfits from from two characters, and one was
yeah,
and the other one was
oh shit.
Yeah, I guess if someone else wants to draw with you, they have to take in mind that there's a high chance they're gonna have to.
There's a high chance of femboy gonna pop up in their eyes, and they can't do anything about that. Oh, Omnation said the blood looked real cool. The splash at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like something happened. Like this thing just smashed in something. Like the way, you know. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It looks nasty.
Yeah.
Like it's nasty.
You see action. You see a direction. Things are going one way, and have a direction.
This cube went through some stuff, and it's so goddamn nasty. Let's write my name. That was fun. That was actually fun.
How much time? Like how long did we draw?
How long did we draw? Let me check. On. Let me check. We've been drawing for 2 hours. 2 hours and 25 minutes, which is great.
Yeah, seems alright. Sorry.
There was a lot of viewers and a lot of questions, but I couldn't answer them all because I was focusing on you explaining stuff.
He was my yapping.
No, you did a good job explaining stuff. Like even though, most of the time I didn't understand because of my own like slowness. I've been said to be a slow learner by a lot of people, so can't really blame them.
Yeah, I have to improve at this teaching stuff, but it's not like I don't. It's not like there's stuff that I don't understand yet. Of course, I'm also learning, like the same as you. I'm also a newbie in some stuff.
Maybe one day we'll break out of the beginner skill ceiling.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
Okay, I think that's all.
Your name on the side, please, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot and.
This one. This one. Yeah, I think now that is the last one.
Oh. What happened?
You sure you don't have anything missing?
Yep, I'm sure I don't have anything missing.
Let me. Okay, I'm gonna type my name. I don't have a sign, like a signature. I don't have.
All right, I'm gonna.
Ready.
Ooh, I wonder where is the beginner skill ceiling. Beginner skill ceiling. All right, we did good. View. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you don't have to take a screenshot. You can just export the image.
How do I export? How do I export it?
Click File on the top left.
And then?
And it's
here it is.
Export
as. Got it.
And PNG.
How do I save this thing? How do I
save what?
Save the canvas. How do I save this thing?
The canvas, if I remember correctly, it doesn't delete. You can always it's linked to your account, and you have it there always.
Oh, it's auto save. Okay. Fun. All right, I'm gonna put this thing on.
Really cool.
It is nice. It is nice. It's not bad. I just need to actually find the fucking thing. Oh my file are so effed up that it is in download. What do you mean? It is.
I'm gonna be playing tomorrow with Kira.
Really?
Yeah. Some modded Minecraft stuff, like adventure stuff.
Adventure stuff. I once had a small group of people playing modded Minecraft, but the guy who made the mod pack was so complicated that there was machinery, and it was like
No. I specifically picked like 3 mods or something that are mainly to just go around and explore. Like there's like 60 new biomes, like 50 new structures, and we have like a mod for backpacks, like the thing, so you have more inventory. Basically, it's just exploring and not like non-stopping the explore.
All right. That sounds fun, actually. Interesting.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be me and Kira. I feel like.
Yeah. I hope you two have fun tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow I'm gonna doing this because I'm feeling really tired right now.
What time is it over there?
Right now it's 5 a.m. You know.
Yeah, right now over here it's 6:40 p.m.
Really? It's still that early? Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I live in the past.
It's not even the past. It's funny if you think about it. Like, live in the past and future, and it's just. And technically, a voice chat is like time travel.
I mean, you could technically, like, imagine it's New Year, and you say, "Yeah, finally, 2026," and then you go on a trip where it's 2025, and then you celebrate 2026 twice.
Yeah, but you need to go a long way. Like technically, like 14-hour long flight. Then you might as well miss the New Year. All right, thank you, thank you, Karlos, for coming over and drawing magma.
Yeah, it was really fun. Are you continuing after this?
No, I think I'm gonna take some sleep. It's been fun. Oh yeah, that's happened when if you go from Japan to Hawaii. You can go. Wait. Oh yeah, from Japan to Hawaii.
I don't know who's there in the chat. I'm not looking at, but I guess thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry, Healy. We actually ending now. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward, but thank you, Carlos, for coming over. I wish you have a nice day tomorrow and have a good night.
Yeah, I hope we can do this more often.
Hey, maybe we should invite more people, and it will be like more chaotic. But maybe we need a plan next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Oh my! Oh, that was fun. It will be open when I'm not working. Really? Normally I would continue for more, but as of right now I'm too tired. So thank you everyone for watching until now, and I wish you all have a nice day. Sick indeed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.